Kunja Vihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari.
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Gopi Jana Vallabha Giridhari.
Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana.
Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana.
Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana.
Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari.
Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari.
Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana.
Yashodanandana Vraja Jana Ranjana.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari.
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 Hari Bol. So, Srimad Bhagavatam.
Jai.
Translation. Oh, Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Jai.
Yeah, we're going to start doing CC on Sunday, and I missed it yesterday, so we'll make up for it today. Today, the remedial CC class, and then next week we'll do it on Sunday. So, could someone please bring me which volume?
I don't remember where we left off. I don't know where we left off. For Bhagavatam?
Chaitanya Charitamrita. We're going to start doing it every Sunday, CC, but we missed yesterday, so we're going to do it CC today. So,
Which one do you want?
choose your poison.
Which one did we end with last time?
Why don't we start Madhya Lila,
Oh, that's great.
volume 1?
Yeah, I mean, we last time we were on Madhya.
Okay.
But
Well, it's
that's
more.
probably where you left off.
Oh. So, okay, I'll just read the verse. Oh, yeah. That's at the very beginning of the Madhya Lila. So maybe I'll just go back to the first text because we were on text 2. So just get context here. So, text 1 of Madhya Lila, chapter 1, text 1 is Yasya Prasadat Agyopi Sadyak Sarva Yatang Brajet. That's really amazing.
Wait, which verse are we on?
Oh, chapter 1, text 1 of Madhya Lila.
Okay, for some reason mine says something different. That's okay.
Really, what does yours say?
Bande Guru Nisha Bhaktan.
Really? What is text 2?
Oh, no, sorry. I'm on the first. Sorry, I'm on in the wrong Layla.
It's one of those typical mistaken Leela cases. Okay. So, by whose mercy, or literally from whose mercy, it's just like Yasya Prasadat Bhagavat Prasado. And this is very interesting because Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur obviously had studied the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita. And so he begins with 2 words that end the Gurvastaka. He ends the Gurvastaka with these words, Yasya Prasadat, Bhagavat Prasadat. But here is Yasya Prasadat, from whose mercy, Agyopi, even an ignorant person, Agyopi, Sadyat, suddenly, Sarva Gitang Brajate can go to the status of knowing everything. Sarvagya means to know everything, and tam means that position. So one can go, Brajate, one can go to a position of knowing everything instantly, suddenly, even someone who is ignorant. And that was our condition, right? I mean, I know before I met Prabhupada, if you would have, I don't know if I could have said 3 sentences in a row that were definitely true. There was so much confusion and speculation and just foolishness and pride. And so I think we were all pretty much in that Agya category looking at it from a Krishna conscious perspective. And then suddenly, I bought Prabhupada's little abridged Bhagavad Gita and suddenly I knew everything. So that's, well, a little bit of hyperbole there. Yasya prasadat agyopi sadyak sarva gyatang vrajate. He. So sa goes with yasya, just if you're interested in how the sentence is constructed. Yasya, all those Y words, yasya, of whom, yada, when, yatra, wherein, those all introduce dependent clauses in Sanskrit, and then completed by the independent clause, which in this case, sa, he. Yasya, by whose mercy even an ignorant person suddenly goes to the status of doing everything. He, Sri Chaitanya Deva me. Sri Chaitanya Deva, my Sri Chaitanya Deva. This is very interesting because, as we know, one of the major problems in conditioned life is I and mine. And there was false ego and possessiveness. And here, the one thing you can truly say is yours is Krishna. Because if you say it in the right consciousness, if you say it in the right, not that Krishna, as Prabhupada used to say, is my order carrier, but if in the right consciousness, with the right understanding, if you say my Sri Krishna Chaitanya Deva, then Bhagavan, so the Lord, and so what is the right consciousness? Some proceeded to. This, of course, is a verb from which, same as the word prasada, mercy, and some means completely, like Sankirtan, together kirtan. So some has the sense of completeness or fullness. And so some proceeded to. And this is the imperative form of the verb. Like, let him give his mercy. It's the imperative form of the verb. Some Bhagavan, the Lord, Sri Chaitanya Devo, or you could say, May Bhagavan, my Lord, my Lord, Sri Chaitanya Deva, let him be fully merciful. So we'll chant this verse. It's a beautiful verse to open the Madhya Lila. Jasya prasadat agyopi.
Yasya prasadat agyopi.
Yasya prasadat agyopi.
Yasya prasadat agyopi.
Sadyak sarvagyatam brajate.
Sadya sarvagyatam brajate.
Sadyak sarvagyatam brajate.
Sadya sarvagyatam brajate.
Sasi Chaitanya Devo me.
Sri Chaitanya Devo me.
Sasi Chaitanya Devo me.
Sri Chaitanya Devo me.
Bhagavan Samprasidatu.
Bhagavan Samprasidatu.
Bhagavan Samprasidatu.
Bhagavan Samprasidatu. Yasya prasada dagyopi.
Yasya prasada Gyopi.
Satya sarvagyatam brajet.
Satyak sarvagyatam brajate.
Sasri Chaitanya Devo me.
Sri Chaitanya Devo me.
Bhagavan Samprasidatu.
Bhagavan Samprasidatu. Yasya prasadadagyopi
Yasya
Prasadadagyopi
Sadhya sarvagyatam brajet
Sadhya Sarvagyatam Vrajet
Satchi Chaitanya Devo Me
Sri Chaitanya Devo Me
Bhagavan Samprasidatu.
Bhagavan Samprasidatu.
So, Prabhupada's translation: even a person with no knowledge can immediately acquire all knowledge simply by the benediction of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore, I am praying to the Lord for his causeless mercy upon me. It's interesting, Prabhupada says, therefore I'm praying to the Lord for his causeless mercy. The Sanskrit, this is a Sanskrit verse, of course, says some preceded to, it's actually the imperative form. Let him be merciful. So then this next beautiful verse, Vande Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityanandao Sahoditao Godaudaye Pushpavantao Chitro Shandao Tamonudao. So here you have, just as in the Song of the Six Goswamis, the dual form, that AU ending, Nityanandao, Sahoditao, Pushpavantao, Chitrao, Shandao, Tamonudao. Those are all the dual form referring to Krishna, to Chaitanya and Nityananda. So, one day I worship Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda, which just means I worship Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda. Sahudita. Saha means together. Udita. Ud is up and ita gone. So up gone, literally meaning arisen. David House translates it because I was talking about the sun and the moon. Puspavanto, sun and the moon together. So Nityanandao, Saha Uditao, have arisen together. Godo Daye, and in the eastern horizon of Goda. So Godo Daye, Puspavanto, the sun and the moon together. Chitro, wonderful. The two are wonderful. Shando, Shan means benediction. Dao, giving. Da, like donation in English. So these wonderful two were giving blessings to Mo Dao and driving away darkness. So it translates here, dissipating darkness. So Vande Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityanandao Sahodi Tao Godo Daye Puspavantao Chitrao Shandao Tamodudao. Interesting composition, which of course also used in the Song of the Six Goswamis. Vande Rupa Sanatanao and so on. So I offer my respectful obeisances unto Sri Krishna Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda, who are like the sun and moon. They have arisen simultaneously, uditao, together simultaneously, on the horizon of Goda to dissipate the darkness of ignorance and thus wonderfully bestow benediction upon all. Jayatang sudato pangor mama manda mater gati matsarvasva padam bojao radha madana mohana. Of course, we know this from this, so-called Bande Hum prayers. And so Jayatam is the dual imperative. It's a dual imperative in Sanskrit. In other words, it's for two persons, and Jayatam, that's how you say Jai for two people. Like you can say Jai Sri Krishna or Jayatao Gornitai. So, which means literally let them conquer, let them be victorious, but it comes to mean something like all glories to the one when we say all glories to. So Pangor means of a crippled person, the one who is lame. So they are Manda Mater Gati, Mama, of me, Pangor, who am spiritually crippled. And even materially, he was, his health was not good. Krishna talks about that. So of me, who am lame, Jayatan Surato, Prabhupada says, most merciful or attached in conjugal love. So this is about, of course, Radha, Madan, and Mohana. So Rata is actually the past present participle from the verb ram, which means to take pleasure or to love. So Rata or Rati can mean love, and then Rata means in love, in a sense. Or so Sudato, the ones, it can literally mean the two who are very much in love, which refers to Radha Krishna, Sudato. So Jayatang Sudato Pangor, Mama, of me who am lame, Manda Mater, who have literally a slow mind, or a Manda means slow or dull. Of me I have a slow mind, I have a dull mind. Gati with a long I at the end. Again, it's the dual form. They are my path. They are my way. Prabhupada translates it here, refuge, because from the verb to go, from the verb to go. So they are my path. They are my way. They are my refuge. Again, it's the dual, and they're mat sarvaswa. Swa is a possessive form, like for example, uh, what's a typical word? Like if you say swagriha, which means one's own house, or it can mean my house. So swa means that that it belongs to you. So like Swaraja, that was the slogan of the Indian Independence Movement, means like self-rule. Swaraja means self-rule. So here they are mat sarva swa, which means they're sarva, they're everything I possess. Like they're all of my possessions, or the only thing I actually possess is Gornitai. So that's what this sarvaswa means. So mat sarvaswa, padam bhojao, their two lotus feet are my only possession. That's what it means. In the sense of service to them. That's all I have is service to them. And everything else that we may think we have really is just paraphernalia for service. Like if you have a house or a room or a computer or money in the bank or whatever, it's just service paraphernalia. And so even though externally one may have a lot of things, but devotee is thinking that actually my only real possession is service to Radha and Krishna, and everything else I possess is just meant for the service. So Matsarvaswa Padam Bojao, their lotus feet, Radha Madana Mohana, again the dual. So it's very interesting because, this is an intentional literary style where Krishnadas Kaviraj began using the dual form for Gornitai, and then he sticks to this dual form, which is unusual and therefore kind of striking, and he's talking about Radha Krishna in the same dual form. So that's a very intentional literary decision. So, glory to the all-merciful Radha and Madan Mohana. I am lame and ill-advised. That's how Prabhupada translates Manda Gati. Manda Mati. Ill-advised. Yet they are my directors, and their lotus feet are everything to me. Actually, this is where a lot of these Bandehambra come from. The next two also. I'll just do one more. Divya Brindaranya Kalpa Drumadha Srimad Ratnagara Singhasana Sto Srimad Radha Srila Govinda Devo Preshtali Bhi Savyamano Smarami. So Divya means shining or divine. Brindaranya, Aranya is forest. So Kalpa Drumadha. So Adha means like beneath. So beneath or at the foot of a Kalpa Druma, a desire tree, Aranya in the forest of Vrinda, and which is shining, which is effulgent. So beneath the desire tree in the effulgent forest of Vrinda, Srimad Ratnagara, in a beautiful Ratnas jewel, in a jeweled house. Agara is Prabhupada translates it temple. So in a house or temple, Srimad Ratnagara, Singhasana sto, sitting on or situated on a singhasana, literally a lion seat, but it means throne. That's how you say throne, a lion seat. Srimad Ratnagara Singhasana sto, Srimad Radha, Srila Govinda Deva, again the dual, Srimad Radha and Srila Govinda Deva, Preshtali B, with the dear, most dear gopis. You have in Sanskrit, Priya means dear, and Preyas means very dear, and Preshta means most dear. Like Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya, most dear to Krishna. So Preshtali B, Savyamano, being served. This is a passive present participle. These two are being served. Savyamano, smarami, I remember them, which also has a sense of I meditate upon them. Smarami. So Divya Brindaranya Kalpadrumadha, Srimad Ratnagara Singhasana Sto, Srimad Radha Srila Govinda Devo, Prishtali Vi Savyamano, Smarami. Oh, so Prabhupada translates this in a temple of jewels in Vrindavan underneath a desire tree. Sri Sri Radha Govinda, served by their most confidential associates, sit upon an effulgent throne. I offer my humble obeisances unto them. So, any questions about these verses?
Yeah, the first verse there was a reference to Goda, like the place.
Yes.
What's that name? It's
Gauda Desh is a word for Bengal. It's like the eastern country.
so is there a special meaning on that word? Because it's similar to Gauranga and
Yes, yes.
I,
I have to look it up more closely, but in general, that's actually the second verse. Godo Daye. Yeah, Prabhupada translates it eastern, horizon of Goda. So, any other questions? So, all glories to the Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Ijai.
Isn't it amazing that we have such literatures? It's just
Yeah.
these extraordinary literatures, inspired literatures.
Amazing.